Okay, so just for a start, we've got a I've got a ball lock on it. So this is the key, the little key for the ball lock. And if you just go underneath, you'll see you unlock the key, and the barrel will drop out. And this is the Allen key. It's just an expandable ball. So you just loosen it off, and the ball will retract, and it'll just drop out. And that'll give you, you know, you need to take that out first. So there's the Allen key and the key, and it's just underneath there. When you're putting the car on, so you put you back your car under there, and get it on, then wind it down, and then push this red lever down, and then just tighten it up by using this until it clicks. And same with you taking it off, you just unwind that, lift that off, and then wind it up, and it'll pull back on. Yeah, just make sure that lever's down. And when you're parked up, you can use the handbrake, though it's not necessary, but there's just a bit of trouble releasing it, so make sure you can release it. And sometimes you just got to jiggle it to come back down again. So when you put it on, just jiggle it to come back down. Also, when you put it on your tow ball, just make sure you put that on. That's an electric brake, so that goes on your tow ball as well. And then just winding it up. Now, so different keys. So this is the key for the front compartment, and in here I've got all the things you need to start everything. So the first thing to do as you unload is just to wind the back wheels down. So
you mean the back stands?
The back stands, yep. So that's the winder there, and the same with the front. The one on the front is on the side. I'll just show you here. So that's the nut there, and it just winds down. But the one on the other side, so it's on the right hand side, is a 24. It's a different size than the other ones. Oh, sorry, yeah. So it's 24. And so you just need to wind it like that. But all the other ones are the wheel brace, and that's a 19mm. So I'll just show you the back one. Some there, and I've got some wooden things in here as well to put underneath the.
You want to demonstrate that?
You just put that under the wheel like that when you're winding it down. And so around the back. And so this is the back one here. You'll see it there. It just winds down, but I'm going to use the drill just to make it quicker. And you just put your piece of wood under there like that. And so when you go to leave, make sure it comes up. Back down to the front again. So in here I've got the power cord, and I'll show you where that goes in a minute, and that's sitting in that sack. And you've got two gas cylinders, and so it's just if the other one runs out, you just hook it straight onto that one there. And so if you're going to use the gas, just turn it on, and then when you finish using the gas, obviously when you pull away, make sure you turn it off. Okay, and I've got a water hose there if you need one to fill up some water. So you just come around here. So the water setup is this container here, and so so this container and the wastewater container will both be in the shower cubicle. I normally just carry them in the back in my boot or whatever, in the back of your ute if you got one or whatever, and otherwise just leave them in the shower cubicle. So you fill that up with water, and that's the actual pump, and you just put it in a container like such, and then just plug in to here. Just make sure and that's all you need to set up your water. Same with the wastewater. So that's coming from your shower and from your sink, the both sinks, and you just lift that up there like that, and you just push that into your into that connection and put it into that one or that one, it doesn't really matter, and that's all you need for that. And obviously when you go to leave, you just take it out respectfully, and I put these in the wee cupboard in the shower cubicle. You'll see it below the sink, and I leave both those hoses in there. Okay, we'll come inside. Oh, actually I should have gone. So this is where the power cord is if you ever need one. And it's just plugged in there. And that's for your battery. Let's make sure that's closed properly. Should be alright. Actually, I should have gone around here to the toilet. So this black key is the one for the toilet thing. Unlock that and push that button there. That's your toilet setup. So the top one is just to fill up the water, and I've got some chemical in the sink in the shower unit, just in the cupboard there. So you just undo that and fill up the water and a bit of chemical as required. And you'll see a glass pipe there, and that tells you how much water you've got left for your toilet. And if you go to empty it, you just push that wee button down there, and the whole unit comes out like that. And you just move that, undo that, and tip it into where you're going to dispose it from, and push it back in. Okay, we've got a wee step there. So this is the cooktop, and just lift that off and make sure your gas is on. So you just turn the gas on, and there's a wee button there, but sometimes it doesn't always work, so I've got a wee lighter somewhere. I've got a wee lighter somewhere, so that will start that. And the breadboard, you can just bring that down like that, and that goes into your cover your whole sink up if you need to. And that's your hot water and your cold water. And there's your cupboards up here. We've got a range of stuff in there. You'll just have a poke around and have a look. I've got an electric jug and a gas jug and a gas toaster and electric toaster, whatever you need. And a frying pan, and I'll put another pot in there. Dishwashing stuff. Knives and forks and peelers and knives. And I think I've got plates up in here if you need plates in that cupboard now. Just open the cupboards and you'll figure things out. So here's the shower, so you just push the button, the door opens. And
I'm in the mirror.
So there's the toilet, and you just lift your lid and do your business. And then the one on the right is just a water thing, so you just turn that and a little bit of water and chemical will go into it, and then open it up, just twist it and it'll open and let your stuff down. With the shower, you just need to pull that hose up from the thing and hook it up to the connection there, just up there, whatever height you want. And there's your hot and cold water to adjust accordingly. So as soon as you turn one of the taps on, the water pump will just pump and heat the water up as you're going. Okay. Now we've got a gas heater here, so if you ever need that. So just turn it on. And you just got to keep it going a few times, so it'll eventually go, and you'll feel the heat coming on. So we just had that going not long ago, and it's been going good as gold. So you need to prime it a wee bit, just prime it, and then just, sometimes you've got to do it a few times. Same with the fridge. So the fridge is here, and you'll see a wee pilot light just down in there. You'll see the light go. But this is the same thing. You've just got to put it on gas, just prime it a few times, and then just click it, and it'll eventually go. Again, same with the heater. Sometimes you've got to do it a few times, but it'll go as well as good. And so there's wee switches there. You either go gas, you've got gas here, electric and battery, but you don't want to use the battery. So up in here, this is the main hub here. So you've got your battery, so that's on there, and just switch it on and it'll activate your pump, and there's your pump one there, you'll see that on. So that means your water pump's going and ready to go. And so you need that on for your lights to go. And if you want to use electric hot water, if you've got plugged into electric, you can just switch that switch there and that goes electric. Or if you want to use gas, so you've got to have that switch on there and then just turn that on, the wee switch across there.
And that's for the gas hot water.
That's for the gas hot water, correct, yeah. So I'll just turn that off. So with the bed, so we've got 2 single beds here obviously, but you make it into a double by just taking this whole table out. Then we draw here, if you take that drawer out, you'll see a wee catch under there. Just take that catch off, and this whole thing will lift off. And so take the whole cabinet off, put it off to the side, and then these here just pull out. These slates will just pull right out here, and then you put the slabs on and everything fits into a double bed.
And these come down.
Yeah. Yeah, and so like this is part of your mattress. I find it best if you don't have it up that way, but if you turn it that way to sleep on, it's a little bit better. What else is there? That's pretty much it, I think. I was going to say, just pause.
Yeah.
Okay, so just when you've finished everything, just turn that switch off. That's your battery. And I've got a bit of information here, sort of put in words what I've tried to explain. So if you're not sure, just have a read through that. That should help with everything. And I've got a bit of inventory of what stuff is in the camper van, and then just a bit of a list of a safety checklist before you travel, when hooking up, and also when you arrive and just after you travel. So you can read that information if the video doesn't quite make sense. Yep, so that should be